Norman's Fall Special, spelled wrong, with a leaf. So here's Norman and Rocky, and they're going to go trick-or-treating. And Norman doesn't know what to go to as trick-or-treating, but Rocky sure does, since he's got a pretty awesome mullet. He also is a striking resemblance of AC Slater off Saved by the Bell, who also has a mullet. Yeah, so he got a muscle suit. And he also permed his hair. Yeah, AC Slater right there, ladies and gentlemen. So here's Norman. He's like, oh, I got an idea. I know what I'll be. So here we go. Got the glasses and the goatee, and yeah, he's the Life is Good guy off all those shirts. Yeah, and with a dog. So Norman and Rocky are out for a while, trick-or-treating, having a good time, you know, looking for some candy. Here's Rocky with his muscle suit, getting lots of looks from the ladies. And Norman and Life is Good, you know, looking for candy. Yeah, so they come up to this house that they think they're going to score some pretty sweet treats, you know. You know, the whole point of trick-or-treating is to get candy and stuff. So, you know, it's all good. Life is good, sure. So Rocky and Norman, they go up to the door and they ring the bell. Ding dong. And this old lady, she opens the door and she's like, oh, hello, kids. She is in her dress, you know. Notice there's no candy. Yeah, so Norman and Rocky are like, trick or treat. And she's like, oh, happy holidays. Here, have an apple. It'll make your teeth better. Yeah, so Norman and Rocky are like, apples? Sick. Life is not good. There, change it. Not exactly. So they went to One Fun Farm because all the neighborhood was on this health kick and they didn't get very much candy. And they decided to go to the corn maze. Yeah. And they're standing in the corn maze, you know, checking out everything and having a good time. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like corn, but you know what? Back off. So as they're standing there trying to figure out where to go because they're lost, you know, because it's a maze, you're supposed to get lost. Yeah, everything's pretty cool, and they're not really scared at all until all of a sudden this Frankenstein kind of gorilla dude jumps out at them and scares them, and they're like, oh no! And actually, it wasn't a Frankenstein dude, it was actually Robina, Norman's date from when they went on that blind date that one time. Anyway, Rocky, Norman, and Robina are standing there, and they're like, hey, Robina, that's a pretty sweet costume. You look pretty scary. What is that? And she's like, I'm a princess. They're like, oh, that's neat. So anyway, they entered in the costume party at the school. I mean, Robina did, and she won Best Scary Costume Award. Yeah, she was pretty excited. A bunch of confetti. She got flowers, and most of all, she got a bunch of candy, and she shared it with Rocky and Norman. So they ended up getting their candy stash for the next 3 or 4 months. So that was pretty cool. So life is good. Yep, the end.